Mogul Motivation, educating and empowering entrepreneurs 1 week at a time. Presented by True Stories Media. And I am your host, Antoine Twiz Taylor. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Mogul Motivation. This is episode 181. And I love the analogy of sports because in sports and business, the primary objective is to win, right? In sports, you want to win a championship. And in business, you want to win. You want to get profits. You want to grow that business. You want to scale up. So I love to use sports as an analogy when I'm talking about business. And today I'm talking about dynasties. And when you look at dynasties in sports, you look at the Chicago Bulls in the 90s. You look at the Alabama Crimson Tide football team. You look at the New England Patriots. You look at the Dallas Cowboys, the Pittsburgh Steelers. All of these sports dynasties, what do they have in common? The first thing that they all have in common is they have a bona fide leader. All right, they have a bona fide leader. The Chicago Bulls in the 90s, you think about Michael Jordan. The New England Patriots, you think about a Tom Brady or a Bill Belichick. When it comes to the Alabama football team, you think about Nick Saban. They all have bona fide, solid leaders. And those leaders have personality. They all want to win. They all are obsessed with success. We talked about that on a past episode a long time ago. They're all obsessed with success and they all have their minds focused on one thing, and that's winning. When it comes to business, it has to be the same way. Once you understand that, you realize that it's bigger than you. Yes, you started your business. You're growing your business the best way you can. You're trying to scale up. But when you start hustling for a different purpose, and that purpose is when you start grinding, hustling, working for your last name, for your business name, and not just for yourself, now you have a different type of energy because now you understand it's bigger than you. Now you're trying to create longevity. You're trying to create something that's going to be around way after you're gone. We have to create dynasties with our businesses and our entrepreneurial goals, ladies and gentlemen. It's not just about us. It's not just about us getting money and looking nice on Instagram and getting all these things for selfish gain. It's about our children. It's about their children. Why do you think families like the Rockefellers still ring bells? Because John D. Rockefeller had things in place. He was a solid leader and he put things in place so that his name, his family name, can still be wealthy way after he's gone. In the top 10 richest Americans, why do you think half of them are in the Walton family from Walmart? Because they had solid leaders, they had character, and they were all obsessed with winning. Now, I'm not here to talk about their moral compass. I'm just here to talk about strictly the point is that they wanted to win and that they wanted their family name to live on. They wanted their business name to live on. So as entrepreneurs, as startup entrepreneurs, as solopreneurs, we have to have that same mindset. Yes, it's hard right now. Yes, I'm building this business right now to create the life that I want for myself. But it's a bigger objective in mind because I don't want to just win one championship. I don't want to just have a successful life for myself. I want a successful life for my children. I want a successful life for my family. I want a successful life for people in my neighborhood. Because even if you don't have any children to pass your business down to, or even if you don't have anybody worthy in your family to pass the business down to, it's always going to be somebody out there. It's always going to be somebody out there that looks like you, that has the same drive as you, and that's going to be inspired by you, that can take your business to the next level once you step down. It's about your family name. It's about your business name. It's about building a dynasty. Just like those Chicago Bulls. Just like the New England Patriots, just like the Dallas Cowboys, just like the Alabama Crimson Tide football team. It's all about building a dynasty. Don't be one and done. We don't remember one and dones. Yeah, it's great to win one championship. It's great to have a successful life for yourself and build a successful business for yourself. But it's greater to have longevity. It's greater to have more than one championship. It's greater to have more than one successful person in your family or your neighborhood. That's what it's about. Build that dynasty. They predict that black families are going to have a net worth of 0 in about 30 to 40 years from now. We have to prove those statistics wrong. So that's my message this morning. Let's continue to work. Let's continue to imagine reality. Don't be one and done. Don't be a one-hit wonder. Create a business dynasty, create a family dynasty, create that generational wealth. It's necessary. Have a great day. I'll talk to you next week.